Modern Warfare 3 2v2 gunfight tips and tricks. In Gunfight, 2 teams of 2 compete in a round-based match. There are no respawns and no health regeneration. All players are assigned randomized loadouts at the start of each round, and they change every other round. Let's go ahead and get right into the video and talk about how we can improve our game in Modern Warfare 3 2v2 gunfight. So first things first, squad up. Fortunately for this mode in particular, you only need 1 teammate, not 3 or 5. This is for obvious reasons, mainly because it is super important to relay information back and forth to each other efficiently. And let's be honest, playing with randoms is hardly ever a good time. Are there exceptions to the rule? Absolutely, but I wouldn't even recommend taking the risk. That being said, try to avoid using Modern Warfare 3 game chat. Not only does it sound a bit weird, but it also has a pretty good delay. So if you can get in a Discord call, PlayStation or Xbox party, take advantage of that most definitely. Next, you're gonna want to keep moving. Needless to say, this game is significantly faster than Modern Warfare 2. So typically, you will absolutely get punished for a stagnant playstyle. Now, I am not saying run around like a full-on goofball, but be strategic with literally every single step you take. As weird as that sounds. If you take this super literal, you will thank me later. Take full advantage of slide canceling on offense and dolphin diving on defense. We are running on most of the maps that were in Modern Warfare 2 2v2 gunfight, so some things still apply. In 1v2 situations, still stay as close to walls as possible, but obviously you still have to keep an eye on the overtime flag. But again, keep moving. This may take some getting used to, but it is very useful. Next, do not sleep on tacticals or lethals. Both of these tend to get overlooked in the gunfight game mode for whatever reason. Obviously, using your tactical strategically can absolutely reward you with some quick and easy kills, whether it be the C4, frag grenades, or throwing knives. You don't technically have to take this approach that I'm going to give you here, but I like to try to make the first kill with lethal equipment, whether it be you or your teammate, because now in the 1v2 situation, you can focus on team shots. Again, taking this approach isn't a must, but the main point is to use them. And tacticals, I cannot tell you enough how many times we have stim shots as our tactical and the enemy isn't aware of it. So just paying a little closer attention to your inventory can give you an advantage. Also, take advantage of both guns in your loadout. This is way more beneficial than you may think. Once again, you can coordinate how you want to execute things with your teammate. But for example, if the primary weapon is a sniper and the secondary weapon is a shotgun, have your teammate watch over you with a sniper while you go ahead and try to be a little more aggressive to get shotgun kills. Or you can just swap back and forth between the two depending on the situation. Next, watch your back. On maps this small, it is rarely a good idea to just post up and wait for enemy movement. Even in the 40-second round limit, fast-moving operators can circle around their opponents to attack from the flank. For this reason, it's best to stay moving around strategically, use cover only when you need it in a fight. Next, punish predictable plays. Sometimes you'll encounter a duo who is extremely effective at just one thing. We call these one-trick ponies. These players usually get figured out pretty soon though. We like to call these players one-trick ponies. These players usually get figured out pretty soon if they are playing against players who are just halfway decent even. For example, your opponents are strong slayers who consistently rush up the center of the map. Try flanking out in different directions with your teammate and eliminating them after you knock them out of system. Find the flaw and exploit it. That being said, try not to be so predictable. It is easy to kind of develop this if it ain't broke, don't fix it mindset, but if something works for you for 2 rounds in a row, again, players who are halfway decent will probably figure you out and counter it if you decide to take the same approach a 3rd time. Next, bait and switch. This one is huge. One player will challenge a usually disadvantaged position and try to get a few shots off on an opponent. That player will then retreat while another player comes in at full health, assuming that they have full health and ammo, catching the opponent off guard to clean up the kill. Next, use map elements to your advantage. For example, take advantage of the 3rd levels on alleys. If you are able to mantle on top of sandbags, slide around crates, even mount on them, whatever the case. Take advantage of map elements, but once again, do not camp because you will absolutely get figured out sooner than you think. All that being said, if you dug the content, I'll drop 2 more videos for you right here, and leave a like on the video. If you know of any more tips and tricks that can help you improve your game in Modern Warfare 3 gunfight, let us know down in the comments. Thank you all for your time. All y'all take care, and I'm out.